Mom whispered it so softly, I almost thought I imagined it. "While everyone's here," she murmured to Dad, "tell your son to go change the locks at her apartment." Her. My wife. The woman sitting 3 chairs away, smiling like she wasn't dismantling my life piece by piece. Dad didn't look at me. He just nodded once, a silent command. My brother stood up without a word and left the table. We kept eating, pretending nothing cracked under the surface. An hour later, he returned, paler than the tablecloth, eyes unfocused, and he leaned toward me as I lifted my fork and whispered, "Bro, you need to see what's in her apartment." That was the moment the floor shifted under me. I had met her under yellow calf lights during a rainstorm. She laughed like she didn't belong to this world, and I was stupid enough to think that was magic. We fit together easily, too easily. She mirrored everything, my dreams, my fears, even the way I stirred my coffee. I called it soul connection. Now I know the word for it is strategy. She made me believe I was her safe place, her future, her forever. But the truth was simpler. I was convenient. A stepping stone she decorated with affection until she found a path she liked better. It started with her phone turned upside down more often than not. Her late-night study sessions that ended with a different perfume. The way she stopped reaching for my hand in public, but clung to her phone like it breathed for her. Small things. Deniable things. But the undeniable came one night when her iPad buzzed on the kitchen counter. A message preview lit up the screen. "Same time tomorrow? I can't stop thinking about you." His name glowed beneath it. A coworker. A man I had shaken hands with at her office party. My ribcage didn't crack, my mind did. Quietly. Cleanly. Pain replaced by calculation. I didn't confront her. I didn't cry. I didn't even breathe louder. I simply stared at her device long enough to memorize the patterns of betrayal. Revenge didn't arrive with rage. It arrived with clarity. If she could build a secret life behind my back, then I could dismantle her entire world right in front of her slowly, silently, with her thanking me for the privilege. I started small, rerouted bank logins, backed up every message she thought she deleted, documented every inconsistency, every lie, every fake girls' night. I gathered everything like someone preparing for war, and all the while I smiled at her across breakfast, kissed her forehead, listened to her stories. She thought she was winning. That was the sweetest part. Step 1. I visited a lawyer. Not dramatic, not angry, just factual. I laid out evidence. He nodded through every photo and every message. His final sentence became the backbone of my revenge. "You'll walk away clean. She'll walk away with nothing she didn't earn." Step 2. I slowly separated my finances. Redirected salary to a new account. Shifted property under my parents' names. Anything jointly owned became solely mine. And she remained blissfully unaware, because betrayal makes people careless. Step 3. I planted the seed. I told her I wanted to plan a special birthday dinner. She lit up like a guilty child offered candy. Of course she said yes. She thought she was celebrating me. She didn't know she was walking into her own autopsy. At dinner, I watched her perform laughing with my cousins, pretending she adored the family she mocked behind closed doors. And then Mom whispered her quiet request. My brother left. And I waited. When he returned with that ghost white face, my pulse finally moved. My brother isn't fragile. He's unshakable. So when he swallowed hard and whispered, "You need to see," I knew the apartment held the truth in its rawest form. I excused myself from the table. She offered to come with me, of course she did. I told her to stay. She obeyed. Guilty people always protect the illusion of innocence. My brother drove. The night felt too quiet. At the apartment, he didn't speak. He just unlocked the door. The smell hit first: cologne I didn't wear, clothes scattered, a wine bottle open, 2 glasses, a shirt on the couch that wasn't mine. Their second home, their sanctuary, their secret. I didn't rage. I didn't break anything. I took pictures, every angle, every detail. Then I changed the locks, not to keep her out, to keep myself out permanently. Back at the dinner, she smiled like nothing had happened. I sat beside her, calm as ice. I leaned close so only she could hear. "I hope he enjoyed the wine," I whispered. "It's his last drink in that apartment." Her face drained, her fork slipped, and that the silent collapse was the revenge I savored. The next morning, she received divorce papers. Every asset gone, every lie documented, every escape route closed. She tried begging, crying, blaming stress, blaming loneliness, blaming me. But I had already left the version of myself who loved her in that apartment. I don't think revenge heals, but truth does. And I gave her the truth she spent a year hiding from me. When I walked away from the courthouse, I felt lighter. Not happy, not sad, just free. And sometimes freedom feels like justice.